Press your hand against a table, and it pushes back. The resistance feels absolute. But at the most granular level, that solidity dissolves into a web of interacting energy fields and vast, silent emptiness. Modern physics has spent a century confirming what esoteric traditions long suspected. Since Werner Heisenberg and the pioneers of quantum mechanics, we have known matter is suspended by probability and vibration rather than hard edges. This presents a structural problem. If there are no solid parts locking the universe together, what keeps the stars and the planets from instantly dissipating into random static? Cohesion requires a boundary. In a system made of energy, form is maintained by the way information is contained. This model of an enclosed functional limit is a recurring pattern in human observation, often represented in antiquity as the cosmic egg. This model describes a bounded, holographic operating system. It defines an environment where energy follows an underlying code, providing structure to the void without the need for a physical wall. To understand what holds our reality intact, we have to look past the idea of physical building blocks. The architecture of the cosmos is defined by the geometry that codes the vacuum. Inside a bounded system, form emerges from invisible interactions. These energetic forces interact in the vacuum to generate the specific coordinates where physical structure appears. This growth follows a precise rule. The golden ratio, or phi, acts as the foundational algorithm governing how energy scales and organizes within any limited space. A single point of light expanding outward is guided by this 1.618 ratio, curling into a perfectly proportioned golden spiral. This mathematical constant maps the empty space. It establishes a coordinate grid, creating the pathways that energy must follow before it becomes matter. This geometric progression dictates the scale of everything we see. It governs the curvature of galaxies and the specific proportions of the human body. The golden ratio provides the cosmic code that prevents the energetic void from remaining formless. It is the signature of a deliberate blueprint. Geometry provides the map, but a universe requires motion. Energy within this bounded cosmos never travels in a straight, infinite line. Motion in an enclosed system eventually curves back on itself. The dominant shape of this energy exchange is the torus field. In this self-sustaining loop, energy flows outward from a central axis, curves along the golden ratio, and returns to its center to begin again. This flow acts as the invisible engine of the cosmic egg. By folding back into itself, the torus perpetually recycles energy, creating a system where nothing is wasted or lost. Multiple electromagnetic fields interact and overlap in this way, wrapping around a shared central axis to create a dense boundary layer. The intersection of these overlapping torus fields creates the celestial shells of our reality, membranes built from moving light and magnetic currents. The torus field allows the universe to function as a sustainable, breathing system rather than a single explosion that eventually fades away. How does a single geometric engine fill the vast volume of an entire universe? The architecture is a fractal hologram. In this system, the geometry of the smallest part contains the geometry of the whole. Because the cosmic egg is an enclosure, its foundational geometry scales outward. The same torus fields are copied at the microscopic level and the galactic level simultaneously. Modern cosmology observes this in the cosmic microwave background. Note the definitive oval boundary and specific temperature nodes mapped at the edge. This map of cosmic limits mirrors ancient maps of nested celestial shells. Both systems describe a reality defined by an absolute outer edge. Whether we observe a single cell or the boundary of the known universe, we see the same fractal geometry rendering reality at different scales. This objective architecture operates as a resonant chamber, but a chamber is silent without a listener. The nested layers of the cosmic egg vibrate at mathematical harmonic frequencies. These invisible fields and ratios do not exist as a physical world on their own. They are a broadcast that requires a receiver to be interpreted. The human nervous system acts as the biological antenna. It is perfectly calibrated to read this specific cosmic geometry. Consciousness renders signal into a world. It is the engine that translates invisible mathematical frequencies into the physical reality we experience. This observer-centric model is supported by modern theoretical physics. Figures like Sir Roger Penrose have explored the idea that consciousness is a fundamental component of the universe's geometry. Ancient egg cosmologies align with these principles, encoding this boundary logic into their symbolic records. These symbols provide a visual language for a reality that behaves like an interface. The cosmos operates as a structured system of light and mathematics. In this geometric blueprint, consciousness represents the absolute edge of the shell, the point where the code becomes experience.